Hey y'all, it's Courtney, and I am back with another video, and I am excited for today's video. So, I wanted to make this video last Friday when this came out, when it was released, but it's something that I kind of need the house to be a little bit quiet for, so I can concentrate and think what I'm trying to say and get it out, without rambling on like I usually do. You guys know how I am, which I'll probably do it anyways, but I'll try my best not to ramble as much. But today, I am going to review Tom Macdonald's new song, Dear Slim, which, obviously, Slim is referring to Eminem. So, excited. Second off, I am clearly biased. I am an official, certified member of the Hangover Gang family, so I am obviously going to be a little biased. I pretty much love every song that he's ever come out with since I've been listening to Tom Macdonald. But I'm also going to be biased with Eminem because just like Tom, Eminem was it whenever I was growing up, you know? We saw this guy come out that just didn't give a fuck and didn't let anybody control him and didn't let anybody tell him, oh, you can't say that. And for angsty young kids or teens, whatever, that was something. That was like empowering because you can just tell the world to fuck off. And, you know, I mean, for edgy kids like me and, you know, the rest of the kids that were like, yes, about Eminem, he was like, there was nothing to compare to him. And that was true to me for a very long time. There was no artist that even came close, could even compare, until Tom Macdonald. He is literally the only other artist that I've ever been like, fuck, like, he just says what he wants. And I hate to compare the two because, honestly, to me, Tom raps about things that matter, and he's like a voice for people that are just fed up with a lot of shit. He speaks for millions, and a lot of people, just everything he says, they're like, God, I've been saying this for a long time, but I couldn't say it as poetically as he can. So, anyways, I am biased towards both, so obviously I'm gonna love this song. Now, another thing I want to discuss is, what is an NFT? And then I'll tell you the story of how this song came to be. So, an NFT, and if you guys want to fast forward this part, I don't care, that's fine. So, an NFT is, well, okay, actually, let me tell the story first. So, Eminem made a very popular song back in the day, 20 years ago probably, named Stan. I know y'all know Stan. I mean, fucking legend song. So he made Stan. Alright, and it was such a popular song, it fucking blew up. People still love that song. I still love that song. And he then had plans to make a Stan 2 or Stan's Revenge. So he made the beat for it and everything, and he probably wrote the lyrics for it, but it never ended up going anywhere. So he had this beat for this song that just kind of was laying around for, 20 years, something like that, and he never did anything with it. So recently, he decided to sell it as an NFT. I'll explain what an NFT is here in a moment. But Tom Macdonald scooped that shit up. He saw that opportunity and he bought it like now. He wanted that shit and he got it. And I think a lot of people, I've heard people tried to bid him up so that he couldn't afford it, but he paid $100,000 for this beat because he had ideas for this bitch, and ideas, amazing ideas. So what's an NFT? Well, okay, so he scooped this song up. He got this, he got the beat, blah, 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 made the song. Now, what's an NFT? So, the first time I ever heard of an NFT was in regards to the creator of Twitter's selling his first tweet as an NFT. So, you can do, like, a tweet like that, like a tweet, digital art, beats, music. I'm sure there's plenty of other examples that others could think of. If you guys can think of anything else, comment below. I can't really think of anything else, but specifically Beats, or Beats artwork, tweets, which I don't know why anybody would want to own the first tweet from Twitter. Like, I guess maybe like a conversation piece, or like just to say, I'm so rich that I spent money on something I can't even hold. Now, I can understand a beat, because there's a lot you can do with that. You can do shit with that. But, like, just saying, I own this tweet. I know you can't see it, but go online and I own the rights to it. And that's what it is. So, selling the rights to the beat, to the tweet, to the artwork, whatever. That's what an NFT is. It's digital. It's nothing that you hold in your hands. It is all online. Selling the rights to whatever that NFT is. And people are buying these. Clearly, the owner of Twitter sold his for either $100K or $1 million, and Tom bought that beat for $100,000, which was genius. He's a fucking genius. So, there's those two things. So, there are a lot of people, and I'm sorry I'm talking so much before I even get into this, but I guess there are a lot of stans, which are the Eminem, like, mega fans. They're really upset about this. They say that Tom has dissed Eminem. The only lyrics I can ever remember Tom saying anything against Eminem was just talking about kind of like the hypocrisy and the fact that Eminem used to rap about murdering his mom, but then he turned around and said that he doesn't want fans if they voted for Trump, that he no longer wants the fans that voted for Trump, that he used to rap about such controversial things and, like, said really edgy shit, but if you voted for Trump, he doesn't want you as a fan, and that he thought that was a little bit hypocritical. That is not even, like, he has praised him so many times, because Eminem was like a hero to him, just like he was for many of us. So a lot of stans are having a really hard time understanding, and a lot of Tom fans are having a hard time understanding why. So let me read this post that I made. Apparently it made a lot of sense to a lot of people, because it's got 205 likes right now, and this was on the Hangover Gang group on Facebook. If you guys want to join that, go ahead. If you need a link, I'll link it to you. So I said, so for all the people that have a problem with or are having a hard time understanding why Tom made Dear Slim, here's my input. So Tom is 1 year older than me. We were growing up and we saw this dude that came out swinging, not afraid to say how he felt. He was the first rapper that I ever heard say some really edgy shit. Tom is Eminem on steroids. Only difference is Tom raps about shit that actually matters, and many of us feel like he's a voice for all the people who are so fed up with all the ass backwardness going on these days. Eminem showed Tom that it's okay to talk about controversial shit. You don't have to rap about bitches, drugs, alcohol, money, and chains to be popular. Without M, Tom may not be who he is today. And that song literally is paying homage, to the man that planted that seed in his mind. And look at what a beautiful plant that seed grew into. Point is, whether people like it or not, M was extremely influential in Tom's early years, as he was for many of us angsty teens, or kids. And that's how I feel. It is what it is. People are upset about it. That's okay. I'm sure there will be stans that see this video, and I hope y'all understand that, like, we love Eminem. So does Tom, though. Like, that's his fucking hero, man. So, he literally wrote this song to pay homage to the man who taught him that say what you want. And he literally has based his career on saying what he means and meaning what he says, or what he raps about. So, let's just get to the video, and, yeah. We'll talk about it more here in a minute. Get this. I was gonna film on my good phone, but then I decided that I actually wanted to Play this on the good phone.
Dear Slim, I thought you might have heard of me, mate. Cause lately, everywhere I turn, someone's comparing us crazy. I never would have thought when I was bumping Biggie and Pac that I would buy bleach in a box and become the product of Shake. But I'm here now. Hi, my name is Tom Macdonald. People call me controversial. I'm the one that counterculture follows. Every song I drop's a problem. I offend an awful lot with topics commenting on race and politics. I'm pretty awesome. Dear Slim, I know we're very different politically.
Okay, so first off, let me just comment this. That vehicle sitting in the, that he was sitting on in that scene, that is the exact vehicle that was in the original Stan video. They got it from a junkyard, they painted it, they put seaweed all over it, and he had his friend rig up a water system so that it would continuously leak water during the whole set. Which, I mean, and he wanted it to look like the car was drug up out of the lake or ocean or whatever that Stan drove the car into at the end of the video. I mean, the attention to detail, their video quality is just amazing. And they have a few people that do it. It's him, Nova, and I think a couple friends of theirs. I think he said like 2 or 3 friends of theirs.
Seems like some of your biggest fans are the victims I'm triggering. They're convinced I don't like you, which ain't consistent with history. I was picked on as a kid and they don't know what Slim did for me. But I'm here now, and I fight the system just like you. Was addicted to pills and liquor and quit them just like you. People claim that you hate me, but Marshall, that can't be right, dude. You'd have to hate yourself as well, cause Marshall, I'm you. Marshall, remember back when you became Eminem. You changed the world with a pen. Well, now I'm just like you. I don't give a what saying what I want with my business up. Everybody triggered and the nigga suck. But I don't give a what. I don't give a what. Dear Slim,
Okay, so, of course, I mean, those lyrics, man, they're just, you know, if people that were mad, before can't see why the video and this song is a thing now, then you just want to be mad about it. Like, people had it so hyped up in their head that this was going to be a diss track against Eminem, and does this sound like a diss at all? This sounds like a dude saying, thank you for influencing me. Thank you for being that person that showed me that I can do this, and that just being that seed planted in Tom's mind. Whoop. Sorry guys, I know this is low budget.
I thought that maybe because you paved the way for me, you might relate to weight that Caucasian rappers are carrying. They're constantly comparing us to you, it's embarrassing. Never gaining their approval, it's just hate we're inheriting. But I'm here now, go ahead and hate it, don't hurt. Call me culture vulture, garbage, those are ignorant words. I kill a vulture, cook the poultry in a pan till it's burned. See Marshall, I'm just like you, I'm flipping the bird. Dear Slim, I just want to give you your flowers. I spent hours memorizing all of your songs in 2000. You were the reason I screened it. All of my teachers a teen, I needed your CD on repeat and Shady's face on my t-shirt. But I'm here now, call me controversial just like you. We're both white, both rap, both of our eyes blue. Screw any guy who tries to say you've changed and don't like you. Cause in my mind it's still 99, and I'm you.
So, I did forget to mention the part where he says, you know, I got hooked on the pills and I came off of them just like you. I mean, that's like for a lot of us too. Like, that's another thing that I can just relate on, because Eminem has fucking struggled with his sobriety over the years. And that's just another thing that makes him real and just relatable. And Tom has went through that same struggle. They are very similar in very many ways, but at the same time, they are very different in very many ways as well. They're both lyrical geniuses. I've always said that about Eminem since I was young. But Eminem's music was just good. But Tom's music, it just does something to me. Like, I've never had rap music touch my soul like Tom Macdonald's does. And I know a lot of people feel that way.
You became Eminem. You changed the world with a pen. Well, now I'm just like you. I don't give a what, saying what I want with my fingers up. Everybody triggered and they think I suck, but I don't give a what. tell him that he changed me. The truth of the matter is, without you, Marshall Mathers, I would have committed suicide before I was a rapper. You showed me that I could do it. I didn't need to be blacker. I know it's stupid, but I just had to do my best to say thank you. Marshall.
And there you go. Like, I know I keep bringing up parts from before, but they keep popping in my mind, like, later. He says, I want to give you your flowers now. I don't want to wait until you're dead to tell you how much you meant to me. He didn't want to wait until Eminem's gone and buried to tell the world how much he really inspired him and taught him to be him and not be afraid of people telling you that you can't say that, you can't act that way. Fuck that. I do what I want.
Like you, I don't give a what, saying what I want with my fingers up. Everybody triggered and they think I suck, but I don't give a what. I don't give a what. Marshall, remember back when you became Eminem. You changed the world with a pen. Well, now I'm just like you. I don't give a what, saying what I want with my fingers up. Everybody triggered and they think I suck, but I don't give a what.
I mean, come on. Come on. How, if you're a fan of Eminem, could you hate that song or hate him? And, you know, I saw a couple articles that said that, you know, Tom Macdonald fans were, like, going rabid and hating on Eminem stans, which I haven't seen that at all, personally. I have just seen people being, like, I've seen a lot of stans, going on Tom's tweets and Facebook posts and saying things like, oh, well, rapper uses other rapper for clout, or something like fake news article things. And the only thing that I've ever said to any of the stans was, I literally tweeted back to somebody that said that he was just using Eminem for clout, and I'm like, why are you so mad? Like, why not put that energy into something that would benefit you and be positive for you? Why are you so worried about somebody that's never even going to know you exist, let alone give a fuck what you think? He's not the one. He doesn't care what you think. He doesn't care. He didn't care what anybody thinks. I mean, I know that he's very grateful for his fans, and I will give that to Tom Macdonald. He fucking appreciates his fans. And he knows damn well that without us, he wouldn't be there, because he's independent. So he counts on us to share his music, to do these reviews, so that more people can see his music. And, you know, I hope that this video, even one person sees this video and is like, well, damn, I like this dude, and goes and listens to a few more of his songs, joins the group on Facebook, anything. I don't know. I love the song. I love his reasons behind wanting that beat. I love that he gave Eminem his flowers while he was still alive, rather than waiting until he was dead and gone to say, you know, that was my hero. That was, you know, my influence, my inspiration. I just can't be mad at that, and I just can't put him down for that, and I can't say anything negative about it. If you can, okay, and you can write it down in the comments if you want to. If you have a different opinion, you can write them down in the comments. I don't delete comments. I respect opposing views. Just be respectful to everybody else that's writing in my comment section, and I have no issue with anything anybody wants to say, as long as it's not threatening or, you know, being a dick to one of my subscribers, because I can't have that, of course. But yeah, guys, I hope that everybody's doing good. I hope y'all enjoyed the song. Sorry I ramble so much. This is me. If you never watched one of my videos before, you got no idea. I'm usually a lot worse than this. So, anyways, I love y'all so much, and I will see y'all later. Bye.